Hi creative people, welcome back to VSDC channel. In this video we will dive deeper into the curve line feature set and show you a simple yet impressive video effect imitating a stream of light. Without further ado, let's get started. To get started, let's drag a picture of a lamp with a cord onto the scene. Then select curve line and draw an outline of the cord. That's our future path where the stream of light will run. It is important to start drawing the line outside of the frame, so that the first beams of light appear in the video from outside as well. Now, the stream consists of a body, a tail, particles and rays of light. Let's start with creating the body. It consists of two lines. One is thick and short, and another one is thin and long. We will start working on the first one. Set its width at 20 pixels, visible length at 5%, direction counterclockwise, color white. Starting position parameter. Initial value is 100% and final value is 0%. Also note that we've selected the counterclockwise direction to change the starting point for the visible length. Once we're done, the animation will start at the end of our curve line. To create the thinner line, just copy the thick one and fine-tune the parameters a bit. Decrease the width to 10 pixels and increase the visible length to 8%. Direction counterclockwise, color also white. Next, let's add the glowing effect. To do that, make two copies of each line. Place the copies below the originals on the timeline and change the fill color to yellow. Increase the width of the copied lines. Two of them should be 20 pixels each and the other two 50 pixels each. Double-click the curve lines and apply the Gaussian blur effect. Adjust the blur level to 60 for one of the lines and the blur level for the other one to 150. In the following step, we will make a stronger glowing effect. Copy the original curve line again, but this time change the width to 200 pixels and the blur level to 500. Finally, enable the option named Extend the Boundaries for all Gaussian blur effects. Voila! The body of the light stream is done. Let's move on to the tail. The tail consists of 6 curve lines. Make a copy of the original curve line and change the parameters for the copy. Width 2 pixels, visual length 35%, fill type linear gradient with transparency at the end. Then double-click it and apply blur level 3. Add a distort level with 12 preset, angle delta minus 0.025 and 3% zoom. Now create 5 copies of this curve line and adjust the gradient, width and length, levels of blur and distortion to get a nice effect of twirled lines as illustrated on the screen. Next one on the list, particles. Make another copy of the original curve line and set its visual length to 25% and set the width to 1 pixel. Double-click the line, add the distortion effect with faceted glass preset and set the cell size at 10 pixels. Place this effect under the distort twirl effect on the timeline. Also change the twirl effect parameters as illustrated on the screen and add Gaussian blur effect to the curve line, level 3. Create another copy of the original curve line and change the color of the gradient as well as the distortion preset. Switch faceted to explode with 5 pixels shift size. Also slightly adjust the distort 12 parameters. Create 2 more copies and change the Distort Faceted preset to Polar preset, using the parameters on the screen. Next, fine-tune the Distort 12 parameters and apply the Gaussian blur effect to both lines, so that one line is more blurred than the other. Finally, let's create the rays of light. To do that, we need to create a source of light linked to the head of our stream. Double-click the image of the lamp and add a lens flare effect with the following parameters: flare intensity 20%, light source power 25%. Next, we need to animate the movement of the lens flare center. Select the effect, find the parameter center X, and press the 3 dots. Choose a moment in time on the timeline starting from the beginning of the light stream and position the center of the lens flare there. Then select another moment in time and repeat the action. Repeat the process as many times as necessary to recreate the trajectory of the light stream running along the cord. Now, let's make the light bulb turn on. Select the moment when you want the illumination to start and add another lens flare effect to the picture. Place it in the center of the light bulb. Create a smooth increase of the power of light from 0% to 80%. And now the final thing to do: join all layers except for the layer with the picture into one sprite and change its parameters to the following. Use as container? No. Show effects? Yes. Apply echo filter? True. Echo strength? 90. Blending mode? Streak. That's it, we've created a stream of light. Enjoy! Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment and subscribe to our channel for more educational videos. Click the notification bell to get notified about the next tutorial. See you next time!